Welcome back to Something for That Ass podcast.
I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Lena.
And if you're here from the blind dating stream, hello.
With Lacey and Marlon.
I got asked a lot if I was really dominatrix. And that's for you to find out if you have some money. Okay? So,
if you really want, she'll send the Cash App handle and dominate those pockets if you got deep enough ones.
I'm like, sure, I'll crush your balls for some money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello. How are you guys? If you're new here, we do our podcast in segments, 4 episodes per segment. The 4th episode is always a recap and roast, where we recap the past 3 episodes we did and we
come for that ass. We always got something for that ass, but this episode we come for that ass.
Yes.
And you know what? It's really the perfect time. We've been on a little cleanse, so we haven't been smoking, no drinking, just eating fruits and veggies. She's been having some protein. And with this, I wouldn't say this is why, like, oh, I stopped smoking weed. I'm like tweaking out. But I will say, being more clear-headed and sober, I feel enraged. I just feel more like, wow, people are so much more unbearable. Everyone get the fuck away from me. But, you know, like, I'm cool people. It's like, I'm not just going to be a bully to anyone just because. Like, you would have to give me a reason to be mean to you. I'm not going to just, I don't feel good just making people feel like shit. It's not like that. If you're like that, you need to get some therapy. But, yeah, that's a little update. By the time this drops, that will be the last day of the first part of the cleanse, and then I'm taking a little break because, you know, 420 coming up and it's on Easter, and our Nana has the best menu in the world that she's going to be making, so I'm going to smoke and eat as much as I possibly can because the menu sounds like one of the best things in my life, and I just can't pass up on her food, or that would just be fake as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, personally, she's been cooking. My hands are, it's like a long story, but especially
I feel like I like to cook anyways, though, so it doesn't feel like extra work.
Yeah, I mean, I like to cook too, and I feel like, but probably not on the same level. No, I do like to. I honestly, if I'm like in good health, it's just a whole thing to, like, I pee at least 20 times a day. Have to wash my hands. Okay, just 20 times a day. That's just peeing, right? I'm not constipated, so that's an additional. I'm also not someone that empties their body 1 time a day because I'm vegan. When she says I eat protein, I'm eating vegan protein. Things are moving and grooving. I'm washing my hands at least 25 times a day. If I had like perfect health with my skin and I didn't have many micro cuts, big cuts all over my hands, which is why I'm only talking with one hand because this is like my better hand and it's still not that great, I feel like I would be down to cook more, but I'm just not there. Like I'm literally, yeah. So
and I will vouch for her. She could really put it down in the kitchen, and she even had her own food prep business, and it did well for a reason. So, yeah, you know, she could put it down in the kitchen, but I genuinely don't mind because I also like to cook. So,
but I will say
it is time consuming though. But
yeah, I will say, like, the part of the cleanse that's the hardest for me is the not smoking weed, because like I'm like, oh, food, I'm down to eat healthy every single day, but then again, I'm not cooking every day. It's just different, you know, when the food's being prepped for you. The only thing I truly miss is smoking weed. Like, we're going to have a banana eating contest after this that won't get dropped for another week. Stay tuned and comment who you think's gonna win that. And this is our 3rd time doing it because it's a long story. But the only thing I truly miss and didn't even know I was addicted to weed until this cleanse is smoking weed. And I don't even smoke a lot. I am someone, I can take 1 hit and I'll be faded. Will I take more than 1 hit? Yes. But I only need 1 hit and I'll be faded. How did that happen? Since I've been smoking since I was literally 12, don't know. But I just born a lightly.
You know how to keep it in moderation, though.
Yes.
You're not like, oh, let me build my tolerance and face a backwood every night.
No. And
Never.
If you love backwoods, it's because you love nicotine.
Yeah.
Or is it tobacco? It's not nicotine. Tobacco.
Well,
tobacco.
It's tobacco. Nicotine is the vapes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But
isn't tobacco have nicotine? Or nicotine?
As far as I know, I don't believe so.
Honestly, we don't know. But we just know if you're not smoking papers, if you're not Taylor gang, then
you need to change
it might not be about the weed. That's all we're saying. You might be into something else.
I will say I have having this craving. I love healthy food, and I feel like I could majorly eat healthy. But is majorly a word?
Yes.
Okay, good. It just sounded weird. I can majorly eat healthy. I find it very pleasurable. It's cool. But I do like my unhealthy kids.
Whoa. Yeah.
I have my inner unhealthy kid. And what has she been wanting? Panda Express has vegan orange chicken. I've been wanting that so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, fuck.
Since the beginning of the cleanse, she's been saying
that. But to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm inspired, though. I want to try to recreate it in a more healthy way. Not that it's going to be super healthy, but more healthy. Not to say I'm not going to go to Panda Express.
Wait, but does Panda Express have anything else that's vegan, or is it just the orange
chow mein, and they have steamed veggies.
Oh, okay.
And the cookies are vegan too. The fortune cookies.
I can't have that because I'm allergic to glutens, but
it's all gluten.
But I believe that it's good. I also
want to make the healthier version so she can experience what I'm experiencing.
Yeah,
and hopefully I can make it similar, or even better. I'm gonna come for you, so she can experience this orgasmic. Like, you get a bite of each and put it in the same bite, and it's like it goes together. It goes together. It just goes together. But yeah.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I cut my hair a few hours ago. She might be a little bald right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very
everyone wants to choke her out when she says that.
I'm very much though, like, I've only ever had one length hair. I'm very much on like my hippie flower child one length hair. Don't you know, like, just that's just what I do. I'm not like fucking blow dry and do all this shit. But there are times I will have to do it, right? If I'm like in a rush or something and I have to be certain level of ready. But I let her cut layers and I think it's cute. I really do think it's cute.
It looks fabulous.
We'll see how I feel when I have to style it myself. But
I feel like you'll like, because she was saying like, I feel like I have to style it now. I feel like when you have layers, it makes your natural hair look super cute too, though.
Yeah, hopefully. Because that's what it's going to have to be. Yeah.
If they cut it right. Because I've had my hair so foully done where I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I can't wear it natural. Even doing it looks bad. It really depends on who did your hair.
Yeah, and she did a good job. So, yeah, but
should we get into it?
Get into it.
Recap and roast.
So the first episode, we were wearing pink. And we were talking about love bombing and trauma dumping.
Yes.
I just had one reel. I was like, men telling me too soon they love me and it ruins it. There's, that's one of many things. And I am grateful for when men ruin it before it transpires into something. Because
so nice.
Save me the bullshit. And that's just kind of my vibe right now. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person, you could hurt me, I'll get back up. Who's next? But lately, not that there will be times, I won't lie, where I felt like I was looking, but it was more from like a hurt place. Like, baby, I'm going to replace you. But even when I wasn't looking, I always held a very open space. But right now, I'm like, maybe it's because I'm in my luteal phase, but I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Even if you're cute. Like, honestly, just get the fuck away from me. I don't have that much free time. And when I do have free time, I want to like paint or rest or try to make more money or like do something with the girls or see my family. Like, I really miss my family. I'm really excited to see them on Easter. that fills up a lot of my time. Boys, I wanted to hump here and there, you know. Oh, that sounds really slutty, but I just wanted one person to do that too, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like I want to hump everybody. That's really disgusting. But I just wanted a person I could rely on that, you know, provide me that experience, fun dates, good times. But it's never that simple. It's never that fucking simple. So I don't even want to find out anymore because, yeah, men are simple creatures, but dating them is not a simple task. And it takes up so much of your fucking energy, and I'm just so unwilling right now. Like, get away.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, to me, there's nothing better than when a man fucks up in the beginning. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for getting the fuck out of my face immediately. Because if it's me or you, I'm going to always choose me. And I have no desire to put up with any bullshit from a man. And it's so funny, like, I get a lot of comments saying, oh, you have Botox, you have Botox. I don't have Botox. Actually, what you see, the lack of wrinkles you see in my forehead is because I don't hold space for men and their bullshit. And due to the lack of me wanting to hold space for men and their bullshit, it keeps me young. Like, if you truly know, right? If I knew this a few years ago, I would have been smarter a few years ago. But hearing that a man can age you should be more than enough to not deal with a man's bullshit, right? You don't need Botox when you don't deal with a man's bullshit. When you don't hold space for a man to fuck you over and lie and be deceitful, you don't need any filler in your face. It's free, you know? You could just literally be like, fuck off. And then you're just young and beautiful forever. It's the women that get dragged through the mud by men that need to get Botox. Mm-hmm. Sorry, but it does age you.
Mm-hmm. It's not the sun, baby. It's that man.
That man. And probably the alcohol, too.
Yeah.
The alcohol.
Dehydration.
Yeah.
And the drugs. If you're, playing with your nose, then...
Yeah, that'll do it. You know?
And sorry that took so long to get. I don't know. I was like,
no. Can you actually please tell me? Can you not tell me? Can you tell them what you're telling me earlier? Because earlier, oh my god, well, this is fucked up, and I hope they don't watch it because they actually are like cool peoples, you know. But I'm just in a space where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't really want to date for real, right? At least right now. This man has been low-key desperate for my attention, and it kind of is making me cringe. It's making me cringe a little bit, and they did something today that insinuated they wanted to publicly make it be known that they're interested in me publicly. And it's just like, oh, that's way too soon. And because I don't have those feelings for you back, it made me cringe. And then she brought up like, oh, it's crazy when you're thinking more level-headed. You're not head over heels over somebody. You could see it for what it is and be like, that's disgusting. But let it be someone you're so in lust over, which lust don't last, by the way. You could be a little more like, oh, this is cute.
Yeah, you're more forgiving.
Yeah, you kind of look over that weirdo shit.
Yeah.
So tell them.
Oh, I was just basically telling her, when you're not in the boy crazy like space, love bombing is very easy to recognize. And love bombing is a turnoff. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, I like to be love bombed. I don't like it. What the fuck do you mean? You know you want to be with me already. We don't know each other. Why the fuck would I think that's attractive? That you're just so eager to cling on to me and you're so eager to rush things. And it also gives like scary vibes. Like, why do you want to like rush into something right away? It gives like, when men try to get women to marry them immediately,
Yeah.
It's like you need to lock it down for a reason. You need those papers signed immediately for a reason. Yeah. It's not because, oh my God, you love me so much and you're so eager. And when you just know. No. A man that tries to marry you immediately, as a man, you need to immediately run the fuck away from, because he's trying to get you to sign papers, so you're stuck with him. and then he doesn't have to sign the divorce papers.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys
and keep you trapped.
And
then get you pregnant, and then your life's over.
Boom. That part. That's what I was gonna bring up.
You're dating a Marine.
Let me let you in on it.
It is always them.
Intimate detail. So if you have been really keeping up with us, which we know our loyal fans are, and if we don't know, let yourselves be known. We want to fucking give you some love. But if you've been keeping up, you know that I had seen some things with my eyes, that my eyes were burning off, but I didn't tell you guys like what really happened, and I'm still not ready to talk about it. But I will say this person, early from the jump, love bomb. And one of the things that they wanted to do was get me pregnant. And it's just like, that's not a compliment, and it never was. And I told him that, like, I was more, mature by this point. I didn't completely look over the love bombing because I was really interested in him. But I was like, no, don't even play with that. I'm not going to be a baby mama. I'm going to be a wife first. So don't, like, have a verbal diss track to my face, like, repeatedly. But we were talking about it, and it's like, oh, yeah, you want to rush into something like getting married or having a baby with a girl so early on in the relationship because you still don't really know who that person is. And then when you have such a large commitment with that person, you're more locked in. It's harder to walk away. So boom, let's say by an unfortunate series of events, I had gotten pregnant by this man. Okay. Now we're stuck together for the rest of our lives, not just 18 years. And then I end up finding some information out about you that I didn't know before because I didn't spend enough time with you to find out. And now I'm locked in with you. So it's so important to like get to know people before you make those rash decisions and not get so carried away by lust and attraction, because it can cause not terminal, but permanent, lifelong situations can come out of it that are not beneficial or happy. So you gotta buckle up and not fall into the fucking trap, because they're gonna try it. What the fuck? What do you mean? Like, of course they're gonna try to stick their dick in you, and it's a pleasurable experience for them, and it should be for you too. Up until the point where you get pregnant, you're morning sickness, you're going through all this pregnancy shit. Is he helping you? Probably not. Like, if a man really, really likes you, he's not even gonna want to touch you right away in a sexual way, because he values you. He doesn't see you as a sex object. So if he's trying to move too fast, trying to get with you, or he's talking about impregnating you too soon, he actually doesn't really like you that much or value you. Yeah. Because, yeah, he's talking about doing lifelong things with you, and he might actually mean it, but there is very ill intent behind those words and desires. He's not like, it was an important thing, like an important saying. Make sure that man wants to be a husband and wants to be a father, and instead of that man just wanting a wife and wanting a baby. Those are different. Wow. Those are different. A lot of these men, a huge percentage, want to have a baby, want to have a wife, but they don't want to be the father, or they don't want to be a father, and they don't want to be a husband. Yeah. True. Straight up.
And I'm sorry, but women get too geeked over certain men calling them certain things. If a man says, "Oh, you're my future baby mama," that is hate speech. Yeah. That is absolutely hate speech. What do you mean I'm your future baby mama, or you want to make me your baby mama? I'm going to be a wife. I'm going to be a wife, and then I will be the mother of a child, right? Like, I'm not a baby mama. I'm not a BM. That is hate speech. That is fucking hate speech. Don't ever come to me telling me no disrespect. Why can't I speak today? Am I okay?
To be fair, we had a day.
We did.
We had a day. We don't have much brain cells left.
Don't. Literally, someone was like, "Oh, they're hanging onto one brain cell."
And is because we have a busy, jam-packed life, unlike you losers. Losers. If you a bitch that just fucking spends their whole time fucking hating on the next, bless you.
Thank you.
Hating. You typing all day, burner accounts. You're a fucking loser ass bitch. For real. Like the biggest fucking loser ass bitch. Like get a fucking life.
And your pussy. So, but yeah.
Yeah. And like what she's saying, I'm gonna be a wife first and then I don't even want to say it, but have their children. Like, it just sounds so much better if I get into a space of wanting an actual relationship. What I'm going to want is to be friends. I want to be friends. Do we have the same hobbies? Do you want to build a garden and a treehouse for me? Do you you don't have to do art, but do you have hobbies? Because I have hobbies. Mm-hmm. And we could put each other on and we could delve in each other's worlds. Let's be fucking friends. Then get in a relationship. Boom. We're enjoying our relationship with one another. Boom. You propose. We get married. Then let's live our married life. It's just another level. And then have a child. You need to experience life with this person first. Mm-hmm. Don't just hop into having a baby. Please.
Because I don't want you acting surprised when I want to raise the child vegan and I want to make the food from scratch and you're like, yes. What the fuck is this weird hippie shit you got going on? You should have been knew that. If you would have took time to know me, you would have known that I was going to do this with my child from the beginning. Mm-hmm. Why are you acting surprised?
I like my actual man, he could be a little flavored hippie because I feel like I'm a flavored hippie. I'm not like the typical hippie. No, but my man needs to have a piece of hippie in him or we're not a fucking match. We're not.
Yeah.
So.
And like, not even just like hippie, just like conscious. Just be like conscious. A lot of men aren't conscious.
No.
At all. And it's scary. I'm like, oh, really?
The only head that they use is not the one on their shoulder.
No.
Okay. So the next one, we're wearing green. That was one of the most horrifying
we
angles in videos I saw of myself. We tried to make it more intimate, talking to each other instead of you. You know, didn't work out. I guess we're just meant to fucking scold you as your... Even if you are older than us, we are your big sisters. And, you know...
I don't want to be related to everyone, though. So maybe that's like a stretch, honestly. And like, I do think it's fine if we still talk to each other, but maybe just from like the one camera and us sitting here instead of here. That's it. But like, I don't feel like everyone's big. Like some people, I'm like, I would not.
To the fans, to the lovers.
Yes, to the.
Well, you're not our lovers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you move from a place of love and you want to grow. We're here to water your seed, baby. And we're here to plant the seed so you can water it. Actually, that's what I should say.
And even if I am your little sister in whatever world,
it went up another 100.
I know. I saw that. I meant to say that when we were like talking, but. Even if I am your little sister in another dimension, you could still learn from the young, right? I hope so. I be listening when kids speak. They know something I don't.
Right.
Well,
no, absolutely.
I might not be your
don't not
big sister, maybe your big sister, but like I'm trying to lose weight, so not too much. I'll be your tiny sister soon. So yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So with this green video, wow. You know what?
We were dressed like that.
It's fine.
Is this the flower one? Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is
okay.
St. Patrick.
Got it.
10,000 calories mukbang.
Mar birthday celebration.
Yeah.
You know.
Big shindig.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. You guys seen other angles of me, you know that I don't always look like that. But the one reel that I posted got a lot of attention. And it was...
She was about to not post it. I was like, you have to post this. I watched it.
Yeah, because I was just like horrified of how I looked. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck my ego.
Yeah. It reminded me of the...
Having an ego is fucking bullshit.
It reminded me of like the first reels we used to post when they were like 10, 15 seconds, just short little bangers. And that's what it was.
Yeah.
9 seconds.
Little banger.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. And I will say, like, even though I felt away about myself, the hate comments didn't get to me.
That's good.
And I'm like, I just seen a lot of men once again asking, what do you bring? I'm sorry, babe. Did you want me to bring tulips to the date for you? Like, oh, I'm going to bring this dick. Like, oh, God, unfortunately, it's just attached to you regardless. But a lot of men were, because I put a little comment underneath, like, even though I felt a way about myself, I still mean this. Goddesses deserve offerings, and they do. And that's what women are. Newsflash. Majority of us, some of y'all be acting not like that. You tap in, girl. Tap in with that energy. Okay, I'm trying to get closer to it myself. But yeah, a lot of men are sitting and telling me that I'm not a goddess. And nothing you could say in those regards could make me sway of how I feel, because you're lame.
Because you're balding.
You're literally you're worried about what I would bring to a date, and you're trying to knock down my self-esteem. Like, you're like the textbook definition of a loser. So you're just upset because women probably most likely won't go on a date with you if you ask. Or you have to try really hard to get one, or you just hate women and you want your homeboy. And it's like, I support gay men, and I think more of y'all should date each other. If you hate fucking women, just stay the fuck away from them. I saw a reel, what was it, like a week ago? I sent it to her, and it was like, I knew it was this beautiful man. I knew I was gay when I realized I actually like women. And it's like, ding, ding, ding. It was a short little banger. He said that. And it's like, yeah. Not saying all straight men hate women, straight men. But I feel like it's such a prevalent thing. Like, it's so silly. It's just so silly because I'm saying flowers, chocolate, or a gift. When I was on the Marlon and Lacey thing, I said and. Because we had an answer. And the girls, like, had a whole detailed answer. And I just said those 3 things. But it's or. You don't even have to get all of them. And you're pressed about it. Don't even go on a date. Don't even worry about it. I'm not asking you, baby. And the man that will take me on a date, he has no problem with that. He's going to be like, well, wow.
Yeah. And if you have a straight man, hold on to him tight, because there's not many left.
There's not.
Hold that man tight.
It's
make him a hot
scary.
meal.
I know too much.
Pack him lunch for work. If you have a straight man, you need to hold on to dear life, because we are losing the men to other men. That's all I have to say about that. Good luck. I just completely removed myself from the equation. I can't compete with a big horse dick. I can't.
No.
And I know you guys think I can, but
or like super like topping anal domination, like all that crazy shit. Whoa. I just can't even get into that. That I could be open-minded, but I can't be kinky in that way. So I'd rather release you so you could find that anal pleasure, because you're not gonna find it here. You're not.
No.
Don't even try to come close and try like to even coerce me or anything. It's really gonna make me mad. So I'm letting you know now.
And I know we talk about gay men a lot on this podcast, and I just want to say we are not homophobic. We love just gays. Are against DLs because it's fucked up.
It's because you're lying. You're being super deceitful with ill intentions. Yeah. That's the problem. I love gay men. Like, hardly any men make me feel comfortable, but gay men do. Mm-hmm. Like, Marmar brothers and, like, maybe a couple other guys. Like, I could probably count on one hand the amount of men that make me feel comfortable.
That are not gay.
that are not gay. Right.
Like
that are not gay. But like gay, oh, I'm running out of hands.
Yeah.
I'm running out of hands. I fucking love y'all.
So friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Marmar's not gay.
Speaking about DL,
At all.
yeah. Speaking about DL, I think it's DL activities to be a man and to lie on your dick, because the only reason you would lie on your dick as a man is to, one, get in between dick and pussy. That's gay. And two, you're trying to, if you're lying on your dick, you are trying to impress another man. That's gay as fuck. So if you're lying on your dick, you need to reevaluate who you really like. And it's probably not the woman you're lying about having sex with you. And that's okay. But stop trying to bring down other women and say they slept with your broke, dirty, dusty ass. And, you know, it's not cool. Like, it really needs to stop. I've been lied on a lot, and I'm actually so fucking fed up, because I would never touch any of you motherfuckers with with a 10-inch fucking pole. Actually, make that longer. 20-inch. Actually, let's make it longer. 50-inch. Like, get the fuck away from me.
50 foot.
50 foot. 10-inch? Did I say 10-inch?
You
It's
said
10-inch.
Fuck!
I think it's like
I'm
10-foot pole, usually.
Okay. Rewind.
Too
Rewind.
short.
Rewind. I wouldn't touch any of you motherfuckers with a
10-foot.
10-foot pole. A 20-foot pole, a 50-foot pole.
And she hasn't touched none of y'all with any size pole because she hasn't even had sex in years. So relax. If anyone's lying on her name in the recent times, like, you need to, like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're being so childish. Okay.
I will
In,
take
like,
a lie detector.
in not a cute way. Like, not a, like,
Not
ooh,
like a
that's
flamboyant
gay. That's
way.
like, love that. It's like you're being like a DL. Like, you're trying to get in between. But what? Because it's like, what do you benefit from that? What do you benefit from that? Oh, you get your homeboy instead. Okay. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that.
If you have to lie on your dick because you can't get women, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. I would never lie and say I slept with a man that I didn't sleep with. I would never do that. Why do you guys do that? Why the fuck do you guys do that? It's just so upsetting. Like, I'm really tired of getting, like, thrown under this fucking bullshit lying ass bus. No, I'm sick. Like, I'm really sick. Because I have had, like, actually a few motherfuckers lie and say that they have had sex with me. I'm like, and every guy I have suspected to be a little gay.
Wet dreams don't count. No. Wet dreams don't count.
I'm so annoyed, though. It's just,
so it's always the ones you think might be DL.
Yeah, and just like,
interesting.
I could think of another one that I'm sure you thought of too. The one that was friends.
Yeah.
Damn. Telepathy.
DL.
DL is fuck. Because it's like, why are you lying about sleeping with women? Because you don't sleep with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like, yeah, bro. I hit that.
I love tits.
No, yeah. If you have to lie about sleeping with women, it's because you're simply not sleeping with women.
Yeah.
Who you're sleeping with, that's your business, not mine. But please don't fucking throw my name in the mix. I didn't sleep with you. Yeah. And it's DL activities for sure to lie about that. Yeah, and you want your homie, you want to get in between dick and pussy, whatever it is, it's weird. You want to impress your homie. I call it how it is. That's gay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pillow talking is one thing that a man should not do. But lying on your dick is the next level.
Yeah, it's already bad that you guys pillow talk, but hey,
I'm like,
women do too. Women do too.
No, men talk more than women.
No, yeah.
I was like, damn.
But that's kind of like fair game, though. I will say, like, it's not like cool, but I will say women do the same shit. Because if anytime you guys had sex or I had whatever, it's like, we're like, oh, was it big? How was it? I want to know. I'm nosy. I need to know the details.
Hopefully it was good, girl. If it's not, I'm sad. I'm sad for you.
But yeah. And then, like, back to the flower thing. I don't know if people are tired of me talking about it, but I just kind of feel like I'll be honest, like reading comments of men saying, you know, you have to earn flowers. Okay, well, you guys need to earn sex. And that's why I always tell women, stop giving up your fucking pussy so easily, because just how a man wants to make you work for flowers, you should make him work 20 billion times harder to get some sex out of you. If he can't buy some $10 flowers, why are you giving him $1 million pussy? The fuck? Straighten up, tighten up, have some self-respect. And if you can't fucking have self-respect, remember that the wrong man will age you. Do you want to look 10 years older dealing with a fucking dusty ass bum? That's on you. I don't. I don't want fucking filler. I don't want Botox. I don't want none of that. So I'm going to not hold space for dusty ass men. And I'm going to look good. And my forehead's not going to move. Thanks.
And the right man will see no problem with getting you little gifty gifts because he's so excited to spend time with you. And
literally,
remember that your presence is the present for the first date. Yes, your presence is the present. You don't have to bring nothing but your goddamn lip gloss, not even a credit card, debit card, or cash. No. And they hate to hear that because they want to be the ones courted. Baby, if you want to be courted and met with that chivalry energy, that is divine masculine energy. Mm-hmm. That is not feminine energy. If you want to be courted as a man, you want a man! You want a man! There's thousands of comments saying, you need to earn that. What do you bring? Or well, how about you have to earn my presence by showing up and displaying good actions to convince me to spend my precious time and energy with you. You're not the prize. I'm going to say it again. You're not. The woman is the prize. And you have to treat her as such, and she will make you feel like you are the prize. Cheat code. Oh my God, I'm exposing the real truth. If you treat her like the prize she is, she'll naturally make you feel like you're the prize in return. But when you're like, I need to be quiet, it's so unfair. Grow up or date a man.
And I'm going to hold your guys' hand when I say this because I know I'm going to sound like a bitch when I do. Women, you guys need to stop being so desperate. I will meet men and they'll be like, oh yeah, I have 2 kids. Who the fuck gave you 2 kids? Who decided to birth your children? We as women need to really get more tight and strict with our boundaries, because why are you guys giving these men that don't deserve a fucking text back kids?
Oh yeah.
Why are you guys doing that? Like, truly, like, I'm like, are you just that horny? Are you just feeling that low? Are you, what is it that you looked at this man that has absolutely nothing going for him, has no provider skills, no survival instincts, and you said, yeah, I'm going to procreate with you and I'm going to give you a mini you. The fuck is going on? I'm sorry, but that's just desperate ass behavior. A lot of women, like, I can sit up here all day and talk shit about men, because I do and I will, but also we need to take accountability as women. Why are we even dealing with these low quality men in the first place? Why are you dealing with low quality treatment? It's okay to be alone. It's okay to sit by yourself and not get fucked and not fucking get treated like shit. It's okay.
It's okay.
I promise. It's actually really great on this side to just like sit with yourself and just not let undeserving men touch you.
And honestly, girls, it's fun to date a girl. I say try it out.
We're going all the way to the other side.
Try it out. No, you should definitely be okay with yourself. And, you know, please, like, y'all just desperate, bouncing one person to the next. Like, you need to learn to be okay with yourself. But I will say, maybe it's just fuck men all together. Maybe we should all just, like, date each other, you know, down the line. You don't have to do it right now. But shit, I think the more we leave men alone, the more they will do better, of course. And, you know, we could lead by example. We won't entertain you unless you're bringing to my life. My homegirl is going to take care of my needs, or myself.
Yeah, I think I'm a little too straight. I think everyone has a little bit of gay in them. I think I'm a little too straight to actually date a woman and let them take care of my needs. But yeah, I see your point. Like, you know,
I know otherwise.
but I just feel like I like being in a clear, conscious thinking mind, not under like
influence
of liquor. Like, could I actually, will I take my time out to date a woman? Love you guys. But no. Do I want a woman in my bed? I don't.
It's very complex.
I feel like it could be more complex than dating a man.
Yeah, it's
tough.
just different.
The women are tough.
I can't.
It's just different.
I would catch a fucking domestic violence case. Like, I'm cool. Wow, that was dark. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I just like
damn.
Does the smoke come from sisters?
No, I just don't know if I could because I already feel I got problems. I have my own anger issues I need to work out before dating a man because I've been really disrespectful, you know? And I don't want to be like that. I want to be, you know, like just, I want to be shoddy. I want to be soft. I want to be cute and, you know, my man. But sometimes I'm like, bitch, fuck you. What the fuck? You got me fucked up. I can only imagine if a woman had me fucked up. Dragged.
Yeah, because it would be easier. Like with a man, it's like it's an unfair fight. You know, the man's always gonna be stronger. But with a woman, y'all can go crazy.
And depending on what type of woman you're dating, though.
True.
Because some of y'all got it. All right. Y'all got it.
Some of y'all hefty.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I do think, like, I will say a lot of the comments from the men are like, oh, just pick better. And yes, I do think a lot of women, we could pick better. I do agree. But let's also not, you know, dismiss the fact a lot of men can hold up a persona for a really long time. You know, well, I say a lot of men can. Women should just fucking walk away on the first, like, that was weird as fuck. I need to go. Yes, absolutely. But there are some men that are actual masterminds and they can actually like keep up a persona until they have you either in love or pregnant. Right. And then you're fucked.
Or stop caring.
Yes. Yeah. And then they just turn cold.
But yeah, I think it's like we got to give a little bit of grace because I don't like to just be like victim blaming women all the time, you know, like I obviously do it and I try not to be like that. But there's sometimes where I'm like, girl, come on, like there was like 20 signs that you should have like banked on before it got to this point. But I do think there are some men that can live a double life so well and just keep their composure. They just know how to act and, you know, just how some women know how to do it.
Yeah.
But,
sociopaths.
But I think, yes, sociopaths.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and you know, Yada.
Yeah.
So I follow this couple on Instagram. I fucking love them. They should be the mother and father of the universe. And Yada said something that reminded me of what you're talking about. And he said, it's not that women need to pick better men, is that, oh shit, what the fuck?
Men just need to be
Men
better.
need to be better.
Yeah, it was like,
well, that's true.
Men need to be better fathers.
Yeah, and
like you want to blame women, but it's like so many of y'all procreated with ain't shits, like such horrible father figures. Like, what the fuck do you expect your child and these people to turn out to be? Of course, once you get to a certain age, the ball is in your court. You decide how you're going to turn up, no matter what circumstances you were brought up from. But why go through all that extra turmoil when you could have just saved the bullshit and have a good example / role model for that young boy? Because I hardly meet any men that actually had a solid role model as a father. And it's a problem. And I still want to hold these men accountable for their actions, but we do need to delve deeper and see the root so they can work on their actions. And hopefully they do the work.
Yeah.
Let me actually pull it up because he actually drops some game like he always does, and he makes me laugh. He's like one of my favorite creators for real, for real.
Yeah, like if you became a father and you're a piece of shit, you should just probably not be you shouldn't be a piece of shit anymore, and you should just get your life together so you can, it's like, oh shit, I actually have someone looking up to me.
Yeah.
Let me do a good job. Like, a decent job, something.
Y'all should become parents, and that should give you incentive to be a fucking better human being. Okay. It says, Yada Awakening. Rather than telling women to choose better men need to be better fathers. Learn to love and respect the mother of your children if you're in a relationship with her or not. A woman learns from what she sees, not from what she hears. If she's not seeing a woman properly loved, provided for, and respected, she'll attract a weak man because you were a weak man. She's with an emotional man because you're emotional. She's not with a provider because you weren't a provider. Men must set the bar. So if you want women to do better, be better fathers by respecting the mothers of your children. If your fathers didn't teach you, I am. No dusty bums allowed.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with that. I do think the only, I think weak men prey after weak women. If you continuously find yourself being with a weak man, you have to acknowledge that you are a weaker woman, and they sniff it out because it's a reflection at the end of the day. A weak man knows he can't be with a strong woman because a strong woman would never deal with his weak ass bullshit, So it is but men do just need to do fucking better because you guys are men. You should be setting the example, period. But yeah, if you feel like, oh, that bitch is so dumb, she's so weak. Oh, well, guess what? It's because you're a weak man, and you can only be with a weak woman. You can only play a weak woman, and you'd only want to play if you're a weak man.
Yeah. Exactly right. And of course, we need to hold each other accountable. It's true. I'm sure he's not like, oh, women get a pass. Don't blame them at all. But it's like, okay, this is the root of the issue.
Both sides need to do better. Period.
We both need to do fucking better.
That's one thing I like about your guys' podcast is you guys hold women accountable.
Oh, which is, I think, something people are that, like, oh, you're such a man hater. I'm equally hating both. I'm sorry, but I will come for both of you guys. And I hate when people be like, oh, it's not all men. People that men that comment, oh, not all men. You guys are the problem, because when something doesn't apply, you let it fly. If I'm not speaking to the men it doesn't apply to, and there's always an exception to the rule. If I say something and the shoe don't fucking fit, then you're not going to lace it up and run to the comment section and talk shit, right? You're just going to be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Men do need to step their game up. They need to be better to women. You're not gonna be like, oh, no, it's just like you guys are picking so horribly. And also, let's kill this fucking narrative that women just need to pick better, period, because who are we protecting women from? At the end of the day, do you protect women from other women? Rarely, hardly ever, right? It's not really something we worry about. Who the fuck, are you going to let a man babysit your kids? No, because you guys know how you guys are programmed. You guys are set up a little quirky, a little weird, a little fucked up, a little strange. So let's just do the internal work and, instead of just getting so fucking eager to type some weird bullshit, just be like, you know what? This resonates with me and it triggered something in me. Maybe I need to take a look on the inside and just, step my cookie game up. The fuck?
And if it doesn't apply to you, I think you should be a pretty open-minded individual and know that these situations exist, whether you're a part of it or not. It's not so unbelievable that these things are happening at a very common high rate.
Right.
And a lot of men are like, even on the Lacey show, when Marlon asked me, oh, what's your podcast about? And I just simply answered it it's girl talk, trying to get women to raise their standards. Lacey was watching. I mean, I couldn't hear him. Marlon could hear him, but he said or just don't pick assholes. And a lot of guys are like, oh, why not just pick a good guy? Like, are you a good guy? Just because you don't fit the bad boy archetype doesn't make you a good person or a good partner. You're just mad that this woman's type is not you. But even if her type was you, that doesn't make you such a good candidate all of a sudden. You're just unhappy because you weren't chose. Yeah. And I'm so tired of men acting like they're the good man. Why not just pick a good man? Why not? Why are you with an asshole? Baby, if I gave you the opportunity, you'd probably be a fucking asshole as well. So relax.
It's stroke your ego too much. And yeah, talk about pick a good man. Where the fuck they at? Point me in their direction.
Yeah, is the good man in the room with us? There is one though. In this one.
There's a lot of boxes too to check to be a good man. You have to have a lot of you guys will, be 20% good. Okay, the 80%, rest of the 80% trash.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, seriously.
Sometimes you guys will be nice guys, but you guys haven't got up off your ass. Sorry, no one wants to date someone that lives in their mom's fucking basement. I know the economy's hard, but look, we're doing it. We're just two fucking girls. Yeah. But, it just doesn't make you a good guy because you're fucking nice and that to a girl you want to have sex with. That doesn't make you a good guy. No. Like, could you, create a family and provide for them? Could you fucking teach your son something valuable? Could you, what? As a matter of fact, what y'all bringing to the table? I'm curious. Curious. Also, and I got new socks.
Oh, and also, I told you guys I would get a tattoo to represent her.
Oh yeah, and did. Cause
I'm a woman of my motherfucking word. Cause I say, oh, I can't respect the man that's not a man of his word. I feel the same way.
Hold it
up.
Can you see it?
Oh no, can you?
I don't think so.
Is the thumb wrong foot?
Oh my god, no, you're not raising.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
there it is. There's hairs, a lot of hairs. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Free foot content. Be careful.
I washed my hair, so I should
hide them.
That's
They're
enough.
all bushy feet.
That's enough.
No, they be liking wear shit like that though.
That's their favorite.
And the last,
I'm all showing my Winnie the Pooh. They're like, you got the one in the.
You guys don't mind my flyaways.
Her hair is growing back.
Last episode we recorded before this episode was with Amaya. I don't really have anything to say other than the fact that she was one of my favorite guests we had.
Same.
So cute, so gorgeous.
She has
so
beautiful energy. She is an amazing creative.
Yes,
she's
talented.
And she is. I feel like she's pretty young, right? I forgot to ask how old she is, but she just gives me I have an old soul. I know what the fuck I'm here to do. Yeah. I'm fucking writing it up, and I'm gonna stay calm, cool, collected, cute while I'm doing it. And I just love that.
She's very sure of herself. You could tell. Yes. I like it.
Really appreciated her coming on. Very grateful. She, we're a controversial show, so
it takes some balls to be on.
It takes balls to get up, sit up in 4K and talk shit. I mean, she didn't really talk she talked her shit. Just in a different way.
And someone commented on that episode on the YouTube, said long hair host doesn't know what she's talking about when I said Drake is versatile and that you guys need to stop fucking being dick suckers. She doesn't know she don't know anything about hip-hop. Okay, I don't give a fuck what you think I know or what you think I don't know, baby. All I do know and what you need to learn is that Drake's my man and I stand behind him. So even if I stuttered, just know I'm loyal to my man. So that's all you need to know.
And she is.
And long-haired host, not anymore. Okay.
Her shit's the longest. So she says she balls. Her hair is short.
You know what I'm excited to do?
These girlies really about to
They're gonna come for the fucking flyaways I have in my hand. They're gonna snatch me by my and drag me.
And they still wouldn't have a good grip.
No,
because you can't, and you have to have fucking.
I'm excited to do my bun with the bang off, and then I have more of a bang.
Yeah, that's gonna be cute.
Coming for you, bitches. My fucking bang won't be down past my nipple now, so my nipples be pointing down a little bit. So yeah. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to fucking say before I get off here.
Oh, wow.
Actually, maybe I should save it for later because I feel like this is getting a little long.
We're at 54.
Okay. Get off your chest then.
Do I have anything? Is it giving?
You know what? Yes.
I don't know. Like what?
Bite her finger off.
I feel like with your nail texture, it might be easier to get off.
You know what?
It's in the corners. Mine's more like rubbery, so it's like smoothing.
It's a fucking.
This is more like
Yeah.
hers is like a cat, like fucking claw you to death if she wanted.
All I was really gonna say is like, I probably sound like a fucking hater, and you guys probably think, oh my god, this girl got cheated on with somebody that's like a big ass BBL. Didn't, and if I did, it wouldn't. Like, it's not that I don't have anything against BBLs, but I don't like this whole like, oh, if you're talking shit about a BBL, it's because you really want one. I actually don't really want a BBL. I would never do the most dangerous procedure. I wouldn't risk my life to get a fatter ass for the male gaze. Not really my thing. But if you have a BBL, right, and you feel like you have the right to talk shit about a woman who didn't go under the knife to alter her body, and you just hate natural bodies, you need some psychological therapy, because I'm sorry, you should actually really look at a woman that maybe doesn't have a great body at all and think more so, instead of that bitch should get, you know, some injectables in her fucking ass, or, you know, her belly button fucking taken off and put back on.
It looks like a goddamn washboard.
Oh, what is that?
You guys should just think, like, when I see people that have like either like a really big nose or super thin lips, or maybe not the best shape, they weren't blessed, like, you know, I think, wow, that's so commendable that we live in an era of chopping and screwing your whole fucking body up and face, and you have something that isn't considered what is it,
Societal
like
standard,
like, yeah, a society, like, does it fit society's beauty standard? I think, wow, that person is so commendable for just staying true to them and keeping what God gave them, instead of looking like everybody else and picking themselves apart so much to the point that they're going to go under the most dangerous procedure you can get. I'm talking about BBL. Obviously, face and all of that is very dangerous, but it's not as dangerous as a BBL.
Yeah, BBLs are really dangerous.
So yeah, I don't know. Like, when I'm like joking, like, oh yeah, my nipples, you know, point down a little bit. I mean, it's the truth. You know, every joke got a little bit of truth in it. But like, I'm not like, oh my god, I fucking hate my body. I just have a natural ass body, and I don't wear fucking bras, and I just rather be free and
live your best life.
I'm not too worried about being like a perfect blow up doll for the male gaze. You either fucking like what you see or you don't. And all the men that talk shit about natural bodies, you again are probably DL, because if you need perfect everything to like a woman, you probably just don't like women. And if you need exaggerated tits, exaggerated ass, you're trying to prove something, right? You're trying to prove that you like ass and titties. And yeah, that's all I have to really say.
And the women that undergo these surgeries hating on natural bodies, they're obviously not happy with them own selves.
Be mad at your doctor.
You really went under such a life-threatening procedure, and you hate the way you look, and that's why you're taking your hate out on other women, because you wish you could reverse it, because you know that probably the old body was hitting better, and you're like, fuck this natural bitch, she's fucking confident in her skin. I wasn't confident in my skin before or after the procedure. And I also want to add, like, those features that aren't up to society standards, honestly, fuck society standards. And I know it's easier to say, like, for example, like, people could think we have like the societal standard of nose, and but then I see ethnic nose, and a lot of these women, I'm just gonna compliment the women, like, men, I don't give a fuck. the women, I'm just like, wow, it's so beautiful. Like I also appreciate that. Seeing features that are ethnic or they're original, unique. You don't look like anyone else, or you look like your ancestors, and that's special. A lot of the look that people are going under the knife for is to look like one another. A lot of
they all look the
these
same.
women look the same.
Yeah,
Copy and paste.
And it's usually those women that go after the same exact look that look like one another are the ones to hate on the natural bodies.
Yeah.
Is you went to under the knife to look like everybody else.
Yeah, you could have.
You didn't even have an original idea of trying to do something different.
Huh.
You look exactly the same. And, sorry that you're botched.
And these
not all of them, but I'll say some of the haters, they got botched. I can see why you're upset. And, if you weren't such a hater, I'd feel bad for you. But since you're such an evil fucking bitch, I don't fucking feel bad for you.
Yeah.
And you guys, it's getting really fucking scary out here, but men are getting lip filler. Men are getting lip filler.
And cheek filler.
Like, women can't have anything anymore. Not that I'm here advocating for women getting lip filler, because I really just think, honestly, 9 out of 10 times natural lips look better than a lip filler. But men are getting lip filler, and that's all I have to say. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
And add the fact that when it looks hard at top, it's because you're sucking too much dick.
I saw that on TikTok.
So when the men get lip filler, which is already a little fruitistic, and then they have it hard up top, it's confirmed. Like, okay, that's fruity. Are they sucking dick? Yes, they are. They want it to look good when they go like this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to look like super fabulous when sucking dick. Anyways, so like, just relax.
And one literal
just get crazy, get wild.
One literal last thing I'm gonna say, because I really am starving. I've only had fruit today, and we're gonna eat the bananas right now. But there's this video that's viral on TikTok of this girl pushing her friend in the pool. Her friend is twerking in Rosarito. Everyone knows you don't, like, at Papa's and Berry, you don't get in the fucking water, the pool water. You just don't do that. This is a known fact. That's why no one in the video is in the fucking water. This girl's twerking. This girl throws her friend in the water with her phone, everything. Throws her hard and doesn't even try to catch her. Like, the girl's like,
pushes her with her chest.
Like, grabs her.
On her. It's
really viral.
Meant to do that.
It's viral.
She really meant to
She meant that. She meant that. And her friend had her phone in her hand, everything.
And she fake tried to help her out of the pool.
Yes, and her friend was
took
so
a few
upset,
steps back and did this.
Like, I should fuck
bitch,
you. Like,
can't
I don't know if the girl couldn't swim or what, but she was like, which is attempted murder.
Oh, God.
But I just want to say this last thing. Stop fucking off your girlfriends, right? Your girlfriends are going to be the ones that are going to help you heal. They're going to be the ones that actually listen to understand you and want to empathize with you, want to heal you, want to help you cope with your everything. Stop fucking off your girlfriends, bro. Like, start being better friends. You bitches are just honestly foul as fuck, dusty, crusty, musty. I'm out.